Today, Bangladesh seems to forget that without India's help in the 1971 Liberation War, its land might have turned into a mass grave. In this video, we will tell you about the untold chapter of Kushtia farmers' bravery and the cruelty of Pakistani invaders on Hindus of East Pakistan. Those Pakistani invaders were carrying automatic guns, while the Kushtia farmers in East Pakistan had only bamboo sticks to fight them. And if India had not forced 93,000 Pakistani soldiers to kneel on 16th December 1971, Kushtia would have turned into a massive mass grave. It was midnight of 25th March 1971 when in the peaceful town of Kushtia, present-day Bangladesh, 147 soldiers of the 27th Baluch Regiment entered with one jeep and 12 trucks. They disarmed the police, captured the town and imposed curfew. They killed thousands of innocent farmers and had thought the Bengalis were frightened. But they had no idea that ordinary Bengalis were sharpening their spears and sticks. On 28 March, as soon as the curfew was lifted, the situation began to change. 53 Bengali policemen secretly looted the armory and gathered weapons. Around 100 college students gave guerrilla warfare training to the villagers. 303 rifles, spears and bamboo sticks. These were the weapons of the common people. Farmers, students and police together planned a simultaneous attack on all Pakistani bases in the town. 31st March, 4:30 am, thousands of voices shouted Jai Bangla. Seeing that sea of 5,000 farmers and students and their sudden attack, the soldiers of the Baluch regiment began to tremble. Under pressure from attacks from all sides, the Pakistani forces collapsed. Many soldiers even tried to flee, but the villagers had cut down trees on the roads to make barricades and dug deep pits, trapping them there, while some soldiers were killed by the enraged crowd. In the end, out of 147 soldiers, only 13 survived, who were later captured. Small resistances like Kushtia were symbols of bravery, but Pakistan was preparing for an even larger massacre. They were planning attacks with air supplies and heavy tanks. At that critical moment, India stood as a shield and had trained and supported the Mukti Bahini. When Pakistan attacked India on 3rd December, the Indian army launched a counterattack and achieved victory in just 13 days of war. On 16th December in Dhaka, Pakistan's General Amir Abdullah Khan Niazi surrendered on his knees with 93,000 Pakistani soldiers before Indian General Jagjit Singh Arora, which was the largest surrender since World War II. If India had not intervened, perhaps Pakistan would have turned Kushtia into a cremation ground once again. Kushtia taught that the strength of the spirit is greater than weapons, but it was the Indian army that kept that spirit alive in reality.